When should I apply for my final divorce order? Until recently, this was known as the decree absolutes, but we now have a no-fault divorce and it is a final divorce order. Sometimes a party is keen to get the divorce over the line, but you need legal advice to consider the timing of the application for the final divorce order. One common reason is that during the case, if you've not reached an agreement, there could be a risk that one party dies before then, and if you're actually divorced and they've got a pension, you could be losing very valuable pension benefits. Don't always make a knee-jerk reply or response to any green light the court may give you about you can now apply for your final divorce order. Think carefully and look at any financial prejudice that you might suffer as a result. My next point with the timing of this is just watch out for how quickly the court could process that. I've certainly encountered 3 or 4 cases recently whereby my clients, and it always seems to be on a Friday, have said, apply for the final divorce order. The courts nowadays will process that online, and sometimes they will do that within a matter of minutes. Gone are the days of the postal applications and where the court might take 1, 2 or 3 weeks to grant the decree absolute, now the final divorce order. Now we're online and it can be almost instantaneous. That's what it feels like. And in these cases, as soon as we've pressed the button, my client has said, actually, I've changed my mind. And they may have changed their mind for personal reasons, because they're suddenly unsure, or commonly there might be a financial reason behind it. But once done, it's too late. There can be attempts to try and undo it. It's not straightforward, and therefore always make a careful decision. And one short point here is don't do it on a Friday. Think about it over the weekend and then make a clear decision when you're able to, or if in doubt, seek legal advice. So what is a final divorce order? It's essentially a piece of paper online which will say that the marriage is dissolved. It's formally brought to an end, so you are no longer married. You're free to marry again in the future if you wish. And it's also important at that stage that you might want to check that you've got a will, or you're making a new will to make sure that in the event of untimely death or something like that, that your estate is properly looked after. But in the end, you are divorced, you're free to remarry, you're free to go your separate ways. Linked into the finances, the objective is to try and see if and when a financial clean break can be achieved as well, again, so you can go your separate ways.